game situations. What does it mean that you can have 2 timeouts on the clock and he's okay with you taking the ball and going and getting a play off?
All that I've been through in my career, it's really cool to finally work to gain that trust from somebody. And late game, playing with guys like B.I., Donovan, Zion, like so many guys that had the ball late game and were trusted to make plays, to go out there and honestly like carry the team in a possession, so to speak, or whatever. And for me, it's really cool because I worked for those moments. And today it was a shot that, you know, everyone kept saying to me, like, we've seen that so many times. Just knowing that I work on that stuff. And it's more relieving that it went in because of the work that I put in and how many times I've shot it before. And in that moment, it's really cool to see it go in and to know that the work also translates.
Kind of piggybacking off of her question, can you kind of give us your mindset in those final 30 seconds? You see Utah get a bucket, you take the ball down the court, and it seemed like you were poised from that point on to score and kind of end the game right then and there. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of time left on the clock, so you guys had to play defense again. But can you kind of just run back that final 30 seconds in your head?
Yeah, so I knew after he hit the shot, it was a tough shot, good play. They were cross-matched and they were like kind of scurrying to get back. And as I was bringing it, I could tell that they hadn't really declared like a pickup point on the ball. And in that moment, it was, okay, try to get to the basket. There's a lot of space. I seen a lot of space behind me. Try to go left, get into the basket. And then once I realized he had cut me off, immediately I just got into like, what is the counter that I work on in this moment? And I was able to kind of almost put myself in the practice facility again in that moment and like just go through the rep of what I practice every morning.
Because there was a point late where you guys maybe gave like 3 or 4 off the street bounce, but you guys kept fighting and ended up getting stopped. How big was that position for you guys going forward?
I think that was monumental because if I remember, it was either we were down 2 or tie game or after Jock's big 3. And so I think that was important because they had a chance to extend the lead to a 2-possession game, possibly 3. And just the resiliency, contested shot, bad bounce, rebound, contested shot, bad bounce, rebound. I think the main thing that was like really good is we didn't get deflated. Like the mindset from everybody was, how do we make up for it? It wasn't no hanging heads, it wasn't quitting on plays, and we were able to finish with a shot clock violation. So I think showing resiliency, obviously you don't want to be in that position, but how we handled that position once we were in it was good.
Nickeil, I'm curious, have you ever heard of a teammate or a future teammate, opting out of the chance to, fly to their new city and instead choosing to drive so that they could get to town a little bit sooner, like Jock did?
No, I mean, I commend him. Joel Engel sent me a text earlier just about the type of person he is, the type of player he is, and how we would love playing with him, and he was not wrong. Just the way he came in, and I always had respect for him, and playing against him, knowing that he's going to fight hard, knowing that he's going to rebound and he's going to apply himself to the game. We also played him in the Olympics, and even just his emotion after that loss that they had was, you can see he really cares, and the type of person he is, great dude, team dude, and fits right in.
The All-Star break is right around the corner. Of course, you guys have a few games left. What are some personal goals or maybe team goals that you have as you guys, finish out, say, quote unquote, the first half of the season?
Yeah, honestly, just try to make the playoffs. If we can avoid playing, I know that's kind of where we've been for the past few years, and try to secure a seed and hopefully make a run. We're building, and we got guys like JJ who's playing phenomenal. Dyson's figuring it out, making shots now, and myself and CJ are slowly building together like that communication that we have. So adding guys like Jock, adding guys like Buddy, Jonathan, it's going to be exciting just to see how they come in. Corey was phenomenal tonight, his aggression, and I think as we all kind of get rolling, the goal is to make the playoffs, to try to make a run. You know, I want to win. I want to compete.
Thank you, man.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.